So greetings, I'm Kristen, this is my friend Steve, and we are standing in the whiteHall and Acornback mobile vehicle. Both of our companies part of Morris Group International, and why are we here? Well, my company, whiteHall, has been around for 70 years, since 1946. We manufacture healthcare and rehabilitation equipment. And Steve?
And like you mentioned, we're a sister company, we're Acornback. And what we do is we manufacture vacuumized plumbing. And that's an alternative to gravity plumbing. In gravity plumbing, when you flush a toilet, it goes down. With vacuumized plumbing, when you flush a toilet, we can take it up into the ceiling space.
Up. So you can actually take all of that up.
That's right. We can take it up into the ceiling space,
Okay.
which gives us a lot of freedom so we don't have to cut into the floors. And there's a lot of other benefits associated with it. For instance, when you flush a toilet, it actually eliminates the biological plume or the splashing that you see on typical gravity toilets. So that's really good when you're talking about eliminating the potential for something to be floating around in the air and settling on your toothbrush.
So the toilets I manufacture are actually going to be somewhat infection-free, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. This is our Best Care shower. So the nice thing about our showers is that we have a patented design on the valve itself here. So the nice part about this is called a non-rising stem. So it can meet ADA, so I can maneuver it even just using my elbow. And you can also decide what type of water temperature you want. Okay, giving some of our patients at least choice is what you want to do. And this particular one, you have a shower down low, so if you are in a wheelchair, and you also can use one up high if not. So we're calling this universal design again because it can meet anything. So it meets ADA, meets ligature resistantness, and then also using the grab bar below, it is graspable. And if I'm in a wheelchair, it's really easy to maneuver.
Whether you're doing renovation or construction in your facility, it can benefit from vacuum plumbing. When you flush a toilet on a vacuum plumbing system, the air around the bowl rushes inward to fill the vacuum. As that happens, it arrests the droplets and the biological plume. This leads to a better, safer environment and helps in the fight against infection.
So this is our new behavioral healthcare sink. This one in particular is made of a soy solid surface material. It can come in 8 standard colors, and we do custom colors. And this particular sink is, I like to say, has a universal design. And the reason for this is this sink does not only have to be in a behavioral healthcare setting, it can go anywhere in a healthcare environment, say even long-term care, acute care, you name it. So this is our new faucet. It is a sensor faucet, and once again, demonstrating, does not have ligature points on this. You cannot catch anywhere. Easy to access, easy to install. And the whole point of this design is you have to, in a facility, buy a faucet anyhow. A lot of times they'll be using the gooseneck faucets. Number one place that unfortunately ligature happens. So why not buy a product that looks less stigmatized, it will handle ligature resistantness, meet ADA, and then looks aesthetic. We also do a lot of accessories. This is just demonstrating something that's recessed. We have products that are non-recessed and then recessed, just a simple shelf. And then all our product lines come with mirrors. These particular mirrors are manufactured out of solid surface and stainless steel, so you cannot harm yourself. And we can have different colors to actually match the color of your sink.
Because vacuum plumbing can be routed overhead, you avoid all of the issues with floor cutting and disrupting anything on a floor below. For example, in renovation, when you have to install new exam rooms or run plumbing, because you can go overhead into the ceiling space on the floor it's on, you've confined it all to a single floor, and you don't disrupt anything on the floor below. Clogs that are common on a gravity system are virtually eliminated with a vacuum system.
The new entrant to our Best Care product line are drains. We have both linear drains and round drains. With the linear drains, it's nice because they actually can be incorporated into a shower-based design, and it is very easy for wheelchair access with that. It's again that universal design. It can go anywhere. It doesn't only have to be in a behavioral health care setting. And we have the round drains. So we do the grates on top. So say that you already have drains in your facility. All you do is use our new ligature resistant drain type. Because believe it or not, a drain is a ligature point. So we are demonstrating a spindleless paper towel holder. So it's interesting to find out from healthcare facilities how much money per year they use on replacing spindles for both. This is just for a paper towel, but more times than not, it's for your toilet paper. So we have now designed a spindleless product for behavioral health care that has a universal design. So you can either have it recessed or you can have it, flush mount, so you don't need to knock your wall out. And the beauty about it is that it is also ADA and ligature approved. Okay. Right here we are demonstrating our line of accessories that includes adjustable hooks. The facility person can come in and adjust the hooks using an Allen key. It's a patented design. And depending on what type of weight bearing you need for your hook, what we've learned is that there's a lot of different weights that different facilities need. Working with the Office of Mental Health, they have a variance that they want you to go between. And the beauty is that say you have just a small towel or rag, which I'm demonstrating here, can be at a certain weight, and then perhaps you are using robes, so we can make the weight a little bit heavier. This is a graspable ADA ligature resistant, remember we can't tie off on it, type of grab bar. And then lastly, this is our coup de grace toilets. One of the two places in facilities that ligature points seem to grab on, this is unfortunately where people harm themselves the most, is on gooseneck faucets and on toilets, specifically on flush valves. So I don't have a flush valve here, but what I'm demonstrating is a tank style toilet. And this is something more that you would see in your house, a little bit more residential. We're trying to take the stigma out of this product, so it seems like a product you would use in some type of a residential facility. And the nice part about this is you do not have to knock out your wall. So a lot of old facilities have issues because they have asbestos, they have all kinds of problems with knocking the wall. So with this product, you do not need to do that. In addition, we can change the plumbing rough-ins. Recently worked on a project that I had to put in 20 different rough-ins for 20 different types of toilets. We do new construction and we do renovation. One more item I want to point out on this toilet is something very important. We discovered that in this industry, everyone, even though a toilet seat can be a ligature point, the residents really do want to have a toilet seat. They don't want to sit on a quote-unquote prison-style toilet. So now we do have a toilet seat that can come in either white, or we're demonstrating some other product photos with some gray-colored ones. Here at whiteHall, we manufacture a variety of hand washing sinks. The one I'm demonstrating right here is specifically for corner use. It does meet ADA requirements, and the fun part about this one is that we teamed up with a small company called Dyson to use a faucet and hand drying system. So the nice part about this sink is that it's space saving and you can wash and dry your hands in one location. Extremely hygienic, no water on the floor, and all one spot. So I'm going to demonstrate how this works. First, water comes on, again using my offset drain. Okay, when I'm finished hand washing, then I'm going to activate and dry it. This uses a HEPA filter. 99.9% of all bacteria is actually intaked into the system, so dirty air is not blowing on your hands. These sinks, we cast them ourselves. They are antimicrobial soy cast solid surface, and we have, again, those 10 standard colors, but then we can match to any type of color as facility needs. Here's our new infection sink. This particular sink encourages hand washing, and you actually can complete a scrub in this sink up to your elbows. We have found most practitioners like to use foot valves, but as we like to say in our industry, we are faucet agnostic. So if you use a particular faucet in your facility, you can use even a 4-inch center, a single set, hands-free, you name it. But the beauty about this sink is that it is curved and contoured. You cannot place objects on it, so it reduces the increased infection of different products around. And we also manufacture this in an ADA version. So I'm just demonstrating that you can scrub up to your elbows in it. So this product here is called a patient care unit, and whiteHall is very well known for this. We're actually the originator of this type of product. It was called the Swivette in the 1970s. And the reason for this product is that it helps the caregivers with not having to transport patients to use the bathrooms. So this unit features a sink in all kinds of varieties. We manufacture our own countertops, so we can pick colors. This particular countertop is featuring a backsplash. It has a marine edge. It is solid surface. It actually includes an antimicrobial additive into the surface itself. And this does not have a seam on it either. We do not want any seams in healthcare because that's where bacteria can form. So the faucet itself too is going into my basin, and it has an offset drain. So once again, that plume of water is not going to aspirate into the room. So the other features of this unit, and this is the fun part, watch this. Voila, is a swing out toilet. A patent design on the swivel. So the patient now can use the toilet, or the practitioners can use it as a bedpan washer. And once everything's finished, we're not going to flush this in the middle of the room for infection issues. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift this up, put it behind the barrier, and then we're going to, it will not, by the way, activate when it's open. And then we're going to activate the button, and it activates our fun vacuum system that really reduces infection. And Steve's going to go into that with you. A couple other features on this unit. Dialysis. Actually has a dialysis box if you want it. We literally have 900 different types of dialysis boxes we manufacture. And then last but not least, we have a compartment here that is featuring our toilet paper. Just for infection issues, it will not flush inside where the toilet is.